The Who Sell Out is the third studio album by English rock band The Who, released in 1967 by Track Records in the UK and Decca Records in the US. It is a concept album, formatted as a collection of unrelated songs interspersed with faux commercials and public service announcements. The album purports to be a broadcast by pirate radio station Radio London. Part of the intended irony of the title was that The Who were making commercials during that period of their career, some of which are included as bonus tracks on the remastered CD. The album's release was reportedly followed by lawsuits due to the mention of real-world commercial interests in the faux commercials and on the album covers, and by the makers of the real jingles, who claimed The Who used them without permission. It was the deodorant company, Odorono, who took offense that Chris Stamp made a request for endorsement dollars. I Can See for Miles was released as a single and peaked at number 10 in the UK and number 9 in the US. Packaging: the cover is divided into panels featuring a photograph by David Montgomery of each of the band members, 2 on the front and 2 on the back. On the front is Pete Townshend applying Odorono brand deodorant from an oversized stick, and Roger Daltrey sitting in a bathtub full of Heinz baked beans. Daltrey claims to have caught pneumonia after sitting for a prolonged period in the bathtub, as the bins had been frozen. On the back is Keith Moon applying Medak from an oversized tube, and John Entwistle in a leopard skin Tarzan suit, squeezing a blonde woman in a leopard skin bikini with one arm and a teddy bear with the other. Original vinyl copies of Sell Out end with an audio oddity that repeats into a locked groove. The music in the locked groove is an instrumental version of what was originally intended to be a vocal jingle for The Who's UK label Track Records. When the LP was released on Track Records in the UK in 1967, a poster was included inside the first 1,000 copies. It came with sticker on the front cover stating "Free Psychedelic Poster" inside. Due to its rarity, first pressings with poster and sticker have sold for more than £600, and have been known to sell for much more. Included in the inner sleeve of the 1995 MCA CD reissue. The poster art of a Butterley initially intended as the LP cover was scrapped, and turned into the free poster. Armenia City in the Sky, was written by a friend of the band, John Keane. John Speedy Keane later found fame as a member of Thunderclap Newman, whose Smash It Something in the Air features production by Pete Townshend and bass playing from Townshend under the pseudonym Bijou Drains. Music and lyrics: music critic Richie Unterberger called the album's music jubilant psychedelic pop and felt that it exhibits a balance between melodic mod pop and powerful instrumentation. Edna Gunderson of USA Today observed power pop on the album. The album also includes the psychedelic Relax. The album is a tribute to wonderful Radio London and features sound effects, station breaks, and singing commercials. It features many faux commercials on and in between songs. Some of them were real jingles from pirate radio station Radio London. The majority of the commercial jingles recorded for the album were written and performed by Entwistle and Moon. Critical reception: in a contemporary review for Rolling Stone magazine, Jan Wenner called The Who Sell Out fantastic, and praised its exquisite sense of humor and The Who's consummate musicianship, which includes wholly original instrumentation and cleverly placed electronic sounds. Robert Christgau, writing in Esquire magazine, said that the album establishes the band as the third best not just in Britain but the world, and cited Tattoo as the best song Townshend has ever written, worth the price of the album. In a retrospective review for AllMusic, Richie Unterberger said that, on strictly musical merits, it's a terrific set of songs that ultimately stands as one of the group's greatest achievements. In 1995, The Who Sell Out was reissued by MCA Records with numerous outtakes and rejected jingles to the end of the original 13-track album. In the liner notes for the reissue, Dave Marsh called it the greatest rock and roll album of its era, and The Who's consummate masterpiece, the work that holds together most tightly is concept and realization. Marsh felt that the album's essence is most tightly linked to the glorious pop insanity that psychedelia and its aftermath destroyed forever. In a review of the reissue for The Village Voice, Robert Christgau called it The Who's only great album, and felt that they had yet to take their pretensions seriously. He observed no bad songs here, including the faux ads and bonus tracks. Melody Maker said that it is a masterpiece because of its glorious celebration of pop as useless commodity and a commercially corrupted art form without degrading itself. Rolling Stone called it the most successful concept album ever in a 1999 review. In 2003, The Who Sell Out was ranked number 113 on Rolling Stone Euro's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. Mark Kemp, writing in the Rolling Stone Album Guide, called it Townshend's first and best concept album and said that he successfully does what he would overdo in Tommy and Quadrophenia, there's no fixed narrative to take away from the music. And the music is sensational. In 2007, Rolling Stone included it on their list of the 40 essential albums of 1967 and stated, The Who's finest album exemplifies how pop this famously psychedelic year was. The album was reissued in 2009 as a 2-disc deluxe edition, which Danny Kelly of Uncut magazine said was the definitive release of The Who's most entertaining and endearing album. In his review for eMusic, Lenny Kaye said that The Who Sell Out is a classic of prophetic pop art, because of the concept of branding that has taken the place of record label patronage these days. Track listing: all songs written by Pete Townshend, except where noted. The between-song jingles apparently have no official titles and are not listed anywhere on the original album packaging, though they are listed in the inner booklet of the 1995 remaster. 1995 reissue, 2009 Deluxe Edition. The 2009 Deluxe Edition contains the original album in stereo mix on Disc 1, and the mono mix on Disc 2. Personnel: Roger Daltrey lead and backing vocals, percussion, John Entwistle bass guitar, backing and lead vocals, horns, sound effects, Pete Townshend guitar, backing and lead vocals, keyboards, penny whistle, banjo, Son Novaks on Armenia in the City, Keith Moon drums, backing vocals, percussion, sound effects, lead vocals on Jaguar, and Girl's Eyes, Al Cooper keyboards, organ, charts, album, certifications UK Silver, singles. See also, Petra Haden sings, The Who Sell Out, references, footnotes. Bibliography: Kemp, Mark. The Who. In bracket, Nathan. Hord, Christian. The New Rolling Stone Album Guide. Simon & Schuster. ISBN A0-7432-0169-8. Further reading: Dugan, John. The Who Sell Out. Continuum, 144 pp. ISBN 0-8264-1743-4. Atkins, John. 3. Art Pop. The Who on Record, A Critical History, 1963 1998. McFarland ppA 92 99. ISBN A07864060970. External links: The Who Sell Out at Radio 3net, The Who Sell Out at Discogs, lyrics from fuho.net, a fan site with forum, The Who Sell Out liner notes, a song-by-song liner notes for the album from fuho.net, guitar tablature from fuho.net.